Good morning. Oh, good morning. Hey, which one of those responses is you if you drink coffee in the morning, right? Are you somebody that, oh, can't wait to have it? Hey, Darlene Smith, sharing is caring, and some coffee tips. Did you ever think about it? About making a cup of coffee? It's easy, right? But there are some techniques and more than gadgets that can make it better. Now for me, out of a Mickey Mouse mug, that's what makes it taste better. It's more to use the right machine. Yes, Mickey Mouse machine will just make it taste better, right? Drinking it out of a Mickey Mouse cup, that's not negotiable, right? Even traveling ones. But think about it. Well, here's a few things in the techniques. It's using the water that is not hot enough. So commercial, right? The ideal temperature for coffee brewing there is 195 to 205. Water in this range will extract the most flavor from the beans. Now, if you switch to what they call a French press, that's where you pour over water and you let it sit there over the beans for 3 to 4 minutes. Now, of course, we always think, oh, why can't the coffee taste like we do when we go to the coffee shops? Now, using beans, if you ground them, that is not too old, right? So buying pre-ground beans, no. The minute they're ground, they start losing some of their flavors. So that's where you could go in, you see the machines, ground them yourself. You shouldn't buy anything that's been ground more than 3 weeks, all right? That's just a no-no as such. So make sure you check the dates. Here's an interesting one, is pouring into a cold cup. Think about it. If we pour hot liquid into a container that is a lower temperature, how long is it gonna stay, right? Well, that's one of the things. That's why you should have a mug warmer to keep it warm. But here's another thing. So if you wanna prolong the sipping pleasure, right, then preheat the cup that you're already pouring the hot liquid into it. So think about it, right? If you're boiling water, it's already hot, so don't throw it out. Pour it into your mug, warm up your mug before you put the coffee in it. Ah, that made sense, right? Drinking water from the wrong cup. Now, some of the Corals and Chinas, they drop temperature very quickly. So you want a thick wall cup, right? It's gotta be thick. And that way it's gonna maintain the temperature that much longer. Eyeballing the measurements, right? You know, spooning it into the filters. You know, well, it's just, oh, it looks right. So you should measure it, right? There's a rule of thumb that, 8 heaping teaspoons for 34-ounce press. And of course, 2 for if you're just doing a smaller version as well. Oh, so another thing is not upgrading your sugar and your milk. So it doesn't matter how you take your coffee. It's your personal choice if you do drink it. So, use the raw sugars, sweeteners, whole milk. Non-fat milk water cools it down. Okay, just saying, non-fat milk. Use incorrect coffee to water ratio, right? Too much water, not enough coffee. So it's making that conversion however you may like it. They say 2 heaping teaspoons per cup. Again, if you like it strong or not. I don't like it too strong. And skipping on the water quality, right? It's tempting. All we want to do is take it out of the tap. No, that's not the best, right? It's easy to take it out of your faucet, but better to use filtered water or spring bottled water, right? It's free of minerals and things like that. Don't forget, don't store your coffee in the wrong place. It needs to be free of humidity, all right? So not in the freezer, in a tight container, jar, can, whatever, bag. And don't forget to clean your machine, right? With equal parts of water and vinegar once in a while. Well, if you're traveling, you've got milks, you've got great coffee cups like that. So, sharing is caring. Put down below, hey, what are some of your coffee favorites? Hey, Dorothy, this one's for you. I know that starting your day without your coffee, it just doesn't happen. And if you're not a coffee drinker, tea, that's for another day. Tips for coffee drinking.